From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Singy, this team just can't find a way to win. How do they change that today?
I really think it's as simple as putting it all in the rear view and just focusing on the here and now. Every pitch, every at-bat, just need to lock in on what they can control. Perhaps today is the game it all comes together.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Getting the nod in this one, Andrew Abbott. And Singy, he's aiming to become a 20-game winner here.
Yeah, Boog, sitting on 19 wins. You know he wants this next one just to get to that new milestone to say, I was a 20-game winner in the big leagues. Just a lot that you could take away from that for the rest of your life. Tell your kids, your grandkids that you won 20 games in the show. Pretty impressive, regardless of what your ERA ends up being and everything else. That is an incredible reach.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Chop back up the middle. Hampson handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Check swing, went around. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. This is Reds baseball on the show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Here's Garrett Hampson. He's going to finish the season with a new career best for runs scored, Siggy.
Number 6, Garrett Hampson.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. The underhand flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Man at second. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Sal Stewart.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Elly de la Cruz swings through it for strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And he swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one.
That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. In the air, left side. That is the inning. Back here in Cincinnati. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. He held up. Yeah, that's ball one.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, De La Cruz gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Center fielder, Andy Kyle.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And a base hit into right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here is Alex Call. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
That's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
This is J.J. Bleday. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. This one in the air, center field. Pajes on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1.
No, that missed.
On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Swing and he breaks his bat. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
Betts batting with one down, takes a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That's a ball. Outside.
There's a strike at the knees. 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it.
Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the... Back to it here. Thanks as always for joining us, especially you, Siggy. We talked earlier about this team's struggles. One positive, though, it's still tied. I know it's a reach.
Yeah, they've dropped a bunch lately, but right now they're in it, and that's something to build on, Boog. Gotta believe.
The 0-1. Sasaki fires. That's outside.
No, that's out.
And the count now even up. Next offering is outside.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. He's one of the best players in the game. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Strike 2.
Ball.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Sasaki. And back here in Cincinnati, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Abbott back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Left field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch went pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Lau at the plate. Just missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Dodgers looking to strike first. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, De La Cruz throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Kyle.
Ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Low takes it to the bag and 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next for L.A., Alex Call.
Outside. Ball.
Hard hit to third. The throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for L.A. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Left fielder TJ Friedel.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there in the mound.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down.
Next for the Reds.
Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach. This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And he'll 1. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Elly falls victim to the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
No, that missed.
And the
That's
first
the ball.
pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. That is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next,
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's going to be Eliezer Alfonso. There's the strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
struck him out looking.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, P.K. Hernandez.
Just
no, that missed. That's the ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Here's a 3-0. Strike one to Kike Hernandez. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. Ball one, no strikes.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Two on, one out. That's to third. Suarez. To second, there's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Strike three. Sasaki gets the strikeout.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Check swing, but he went too far, and that's strike one.
That's the ball.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder.
Go-ahead run on base. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
And he can't come up with it. Flips it. They take the force out. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Reds Baseball. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
That one close. Rule the ball. Ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Go ahead run on base. Brandon Lowe will hit next. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball up the middle. There's one. Oh, great stop. It's there, and that's a great play. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 70.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
This to third. Hernandez. One away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman Garrett Hampson.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Now tried to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Trying to bunt his way on. Loud. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Reds.
Maybe a little small ball is
Left
exactly
fielder,
what the doctor
TJ
ordered to rev up
Friedel.
this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
One out man at first. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Matt McClain. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Spencer Steer. Runner on first and one down for him. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
This one in the air, right field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elly De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
There goes Elly. That's in for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Now 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart warming up as well. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of inning number 7, Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. New arm out of the bullpen. Here's Johnson.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up. Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground to short. De La Cruz slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. To third, Suarez slings it across, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Line to left. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. Back at it here. We've documented this team's struggles, but today has been different. Playing well and are in position to win this, Singy.
They haven't had many of these lately, Boog. A lead to protect. Now let's see what they do with it.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. On the corner for a strike. Up the middle. And that one handled. Whips it to first. 2 gone now.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Bleday in the box again. Takes a strike. And a foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
2 down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground to second. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. But he's back in time.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1. But they hold now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Freddie Freeman.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one almost got him. Yeah, that's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. Comebacker into the mound. To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, P.K. Hernandez.
Ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
No, ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Hae-Sung Kim. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The turn by McClain at second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice speed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now into the game, Chucky Robinson. He takes over behind the plate.
Chucky Robinson.
Also entering the game, Alex Freeland. He's the new third baseman.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, Dane Myers.
Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And he lays down a bunt. Not in time.
He beat it up.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Flied to right his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Pitch in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Man at second. Swings through that high fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing, and he popped it up. 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
First pitch, and he just misses. On the ground, right side. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 70 out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott getting loose as well. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Rip, but it curls foul. Swings through that one. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Run scoring double here for the Reds. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Back here in Cincinnati, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Brandon
So it's their
Lau.
last chance in this one. Brandon Lau steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
It takes a team effort to reach 50 saves in a season, and he wouldn't have games to close out if not for his teammates putting him in a position to succeed. They set him up, and he closes it down.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark and a city steeped in baseball history. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Hi, folks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Today, we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
First pitch coming your way next. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Brady Singer. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. And that's how this series begins. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. On the inside corner for a strike. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, first baseman.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Bounce to the left side. De La Cruz whips it to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Bregman matched a homer in his last game. Pitches in there. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. And that is that. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense. And thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ball inside.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Man on second, 2 down. Set down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Yep.
Swanson went deep in his most recent game. Ripped, but it curls foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
6, left fielder Ian Happ.
2 down, base is empty. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit.
Hey! Ball 1.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
High.
Ballesteros launched a homer in his most recent game. This one in the air center field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Well, Singy, as we said at the top, this matchup has been one-sided recently. It's still early, but we're all tied up.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see when you're the underdog. Stay close, give yourself a shot. Sometimes all it takes is one swing or one mistake to turn a ball game.
Ball.
Boog, as we approach the deadline, every GM in the league is hunting for that player who can make a difference, put them over the top. They're hoping he's the one who can do it for this team.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Shota, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. This is J.J. Bleday. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Left field. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. Tosses to first.
He's out.
First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya Suzuki.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Hey.
Close,
No.
but called the ball. And it's 1-1. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Popped up and a foul ball. Runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there.
Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Save.
And the go-ahead run is now in scored position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Chases that one upstairs.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Garrett Hampson. He's been a great free agent sign.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. The Reds with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Trying to bunt his way on. Shaw, the underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move to the alley. And that's the third out. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Down and away for ball one. Bush recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Hard hit right side. Stewart takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Ball, no. No.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. What a stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Elly De La Cruz.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position. And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Almost got him. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
That one well upstairs, and the count's full. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Stewart in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. Through 4. Still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
Cubs,
duel so far.
shortstop,
Here's how the
Dansby
starters have
Swanson.
performed up to this point. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
You know, these Cubs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
On the ground, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Moises Ballesteros, the next Cub to hit. Fly to center his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. On the ground, right side. The flip. One and second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, Singy, recently this has been a one-sided rivalry, but today has been different. It's like little brother just hit a growth spurt and is throwing haymakers.
Yeah, Boog, they're showing they're not backing down anymore, playing with confidence and proving this rivalry's got some new life.
One away. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Bunting for a hit. Flips it, and they get the out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Reds baseball on the Show, Ohio. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next,
Leading
Carson
off for the
Kelly.
Cubs, catcher Carson Kelly.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Out towards right center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Matt Shaw.
Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Bush.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Here's Alex Bregman, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there.
No.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Man at second. Got him looking for the K. They limit the damage here. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Ground ball left side, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time.
No.
That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line, and as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Garrett Hampson, the next to hit for the Reds. Hampson leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded and safe.
He's in there. He's safe.
Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch is high and safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And the count 1-2. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but could have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
De La Cruz in the box now, takes strike one. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And the count 1-2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's two away.
Up next for the Reds.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right through there for a strike. Two on, two outs, and it's even up.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-1 now, two aboard.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Sal Stewart would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Stewart, a guy who's really opened up some eyes in his first major league season, hoping to finish strong in September, too. And that's through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back in.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Top of inning number 7. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now pitching for the
So
Reds,
a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, shortstop Dansby Swanson.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Ball one.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2.
Ball.
Liner caught at second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Happ in the box again, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A soaring shot to center. His 14th of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
No, that's a ball. Ha!
And a 1-2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, Singy, recent history shows that this has been a one-sided matchup, but we haven't seen the same dominance today.
Yeah, the other side has come in ready, and they're making this a much more competitive ball game.
Suzuki flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLain.
Puts a bunt down, right side, and a foul ball. This one popped up, and that's a foul ball. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes. Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Santillan, a 6'3 righty, 28 years old. And he was a second-round pick back in 2015. This to third, Hampson. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Seiya.
Back to the top of the order. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Splits the plate, and that's strike one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball,
really
no.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Aroldis Chapman on to pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, these Reds looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pitch misses. Ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Trying to bunt his way on. Shaw to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder.
So up next, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Cincinnati, digging in, Alex Bregman.
Hook one. Ball inside. Ball.
And he swings through that one. That just misses. Full count now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. Pretty nice play
you're
there.
out.
2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
No.
This one in the air, right field. That one back there. And a foul ball. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Bouncer to second. McLean handles, throws to first. Half is out, and that is that. Cubs leave one, but they lead at 3-0.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Phil Maton.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Next
That's
one misses. 2-1. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Elly on his way to second. Pitch misses in. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now Sal Stewart.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This team secures a winning season with the W today, and regardless of what else happens the rest of the way, you know that you're a winning ball club. So a little bit of pressure off, put your foot on the gas, and just see where you can finish from this point on.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Nick Lodolo. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Just about ready to roll in half up to hit. And we're underway here in Cincinnati. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Hap, a first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati in 2015. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. That clips a corner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Just underway here in Cincinnati.
That missed. That's a ball.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Alex Bregman. There's a line drive to left field. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Cincinnati. And on the hill for the Cubs, Ben Brown. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Bunting for a hit. And a foul ball. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Trying to bunt his way on. Shaw. The flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
That's a fun way for them to start the game on offense, and thanks to a little small ball, they produce a base runner right away. And we'll see if this is part of the game plan for them today or if they just took advantage of an early opportunity.
First offering, runner goes.
No, that's outside.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
He had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away. You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That missed by a lot. They're down 3-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground, 2 ball. Shaw for 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And that drops in for a strike. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a broken bat flare. Makes the catch. Inning over. Scoreless. Second inning set to go. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch.
Yeah!
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see here.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His 19th home run of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Grounded to low. He steps on the bag. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 8, catcher,
2 down,
Carson
base is
Kelly.
empty. So up next for Chicago, Carson Kelly.
Back one.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Got him. That's out number 3. Cubs had 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. It's an NL Central. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. 0-1. Late on that fastball. That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Swing and a foul out of play. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Caught him looking for the K. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting 8, right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
That clips the corner.
That's the ball.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. And that one fouled off. One, 2 now.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Here, what? No, ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. No challenges left for them now. And a 1-1. That one found hard the other way. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. That one fouled off. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Ball.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Singing, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. In the air, center field. Myers settles under this one, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Go to second, and he's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance. Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have.
Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Low. Swings through it for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing, and he popped it up. Swanson under it. And there's 2 away. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So they can't do anything. Start of the fourth. And now it's Alex Bregman singing. He's a guy that covers both sides. The plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man.
Yeah.
They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Rip towards third. Whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
For the Cubs, first baseman Michael Wood.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. And that one is in for a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Bush leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And that is out of play. The Reds down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's Jose Trevino. Single to right in his first trip. He swings and fouls one off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Lined into right. And that's down. A base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He was late there. Strike 1. Fouled off left side. The 0-2. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Hat should have this one. And that's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the fifth we go. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, Singy, we opened the show talking about just how dominant these aces have been. And today, we've seen another solid performance from both of them.
Yeah, Boog, that consistency is what makes great pitchers. Every time out, you know you're getting an elite effort.
Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
There's a strike. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. On to first, double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Garrett Hampson steps in, leading the league in WAR, and that's no small feat, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, he measures everything, and he checks every box. Impacts the game in so many different ways.
One away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
The 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out. Runner at second. Nathaniel Lowe digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one is absolutely belted. And this one looks like trouble. Runner around third. The relay safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they trail by one.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Colin Ray.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. This guy with light tower power. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
swings through that. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2.
Ball inside.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. Now 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. That one lifted to left. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hampson. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Bregman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Up the middle. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
Hit.
The Cubs bullpen with some action. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Whitlock, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. The Reds trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
In the air, right field. Suzuki takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
For the Reds, right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Look out.
That hit him.
That fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder, Dave Myers.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Do a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Out to short, De La Cruz. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Matt Shaw. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way. I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball down.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. What a stop. And they get the out.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
2 down, nobody on. Right side, Hampson to first, and Swanson is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ball.
Check swing went around. 2-1 now. The Reds with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom of the 7th. Right side, hard hit. But the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate, save, and we are tied.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Reds.
Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Got time.
0 for 3 in this one.
All right.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Keeps the Going with a foul ball. In the dirt, gets away from Kelly. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But they're able to even it up here in the late innings. 8th inning coming up. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Connor Phillips on to pitch out of the pen here.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
1 up, 1 down. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Happ
That's the ball.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Kelly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. To third, Suarez. On to first, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, but get back on track. His team needs him.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Daniel Palencia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that's in for a strike. Bregman wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Liner. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Bush in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's too low. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Garrett Whitlock.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Trying to bunt his way on. Shaw flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit.
This is a frustrating play for the defense, but exactly how they imagined it playing out on offense. He drops down a gorgeous bunt, and what a time to do it. Now they have the winning run on base.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Runner takes off. Pitch
That's a
misses
ball.
in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The winning run on second base. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong gets under it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Fought off foul. The Reds with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to extra innings. Matt Shaw now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Cubbies with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong, 1 for 3. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. Now a move being made at second base. Here's the pinch runner for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. That was the sweeper, but it
ball.
missed. That's outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. TJ Friedl will hit next. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Reds walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
The final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.